And so that is how implementation of AI will fail. If you fail to think about, I just read a really interesting study from MIT that shows 95% of AI implementations are failing. Leaders of companies are not seeing an actual ROI. If you're a business owner that has implemented AI in your business and you're not seeing an ROI, then one of these 4 reasons is definitely why you're not actually getting a return on your investment and what you've been promised by all of the amazing AI marketers out there. Of course, when it comes to doing anything in a business, if how you do the thing is not done correctly, then that is a fail, right? Meaning that in your business, you have selected the right AI, but your implementation of it has failed. When you implemented it, you didn't actually think about one, like people having to learn a new way to do things. Or the second thing is, whenever I was in my technical consulting capacity, I always found that hindsight is 2020 because people would tell us, okay, we need this, this, and this, and this built. Okay, cool. So we build the thing. And then later they're all like, oh, but what about this other thing that happens? Like, then what do we do? And for me, whenever I'm having that conversation, I'm like, wait, well, you didn't tell us any of that. And that completely changes what I would have told you in the first place. And I can't read your mind. So when it comes to technical advice in business, you have to think about all the different potential scenarios in order to make sure that the solution you're building meets the criteria. And so that is how implementation of AI will fail. If you fail to think about potential scenarios that do impact what you're building and how you're building it. And the only way to actually avoid this, because it's really hard to avoid, is asking so many different people in the business the same question and getting all those different answers, because everyone's going to give you a different answer, and then mitigating your risk based on those answers. And I know that doesn't sound like anything. However, if you've ever sat in my seat, I guarantee you're sitting there going, because every single person in a business is usually contributing something unique, and only by understanding all of those unique contributions are you actually going to be able to build a technical solution. So when it comes to implementation, if you're not taking into account all the different processes and workflows and everything that you have in your business currently operating, and also knowing which ones are successful and less successful so that you're actually able to improve when you implement change, then that's exactly how any AI implementation would inevitably fail. But your implementation, like your actual execution of it, might not be what you're struggling with. There are 3 other ways, so check out the video below to see if this actually is why your AI implementation is not producing an ROI that you're happy with.